Coveting is a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. fought so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's DeMarco. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So TCU's offense will take the field first. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's got it on the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Dragged down. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it day one.
Breaks into the open. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Greer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for receiving year two. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
They've got it at the 41, 30 short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Here comes the heat. On target to the left. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. grabbed in the middle. It's Baldridge. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Horned Frogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Fires to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. There he goes. The 20. The 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the back. Makes a man miss. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Makes one man miss. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Throwing right. That pass is incomplete. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Baldridge. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page.
Turning it on! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Inside the... Got some room, entered to the goal line. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll go to the ground. He now has 53 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Got room at the 35. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Offense in an empty set. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Greer. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. On the move, it's Alexander. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. A strike downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep shucking.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got enough space. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches.
No gain on the play. Number 19, on to punt it away.
They kick it away on 4th down. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice game. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for room. It's Alexander. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quick strike complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running to the left. Runs through a tackle.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Slides away. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another set.
Eloff one deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Grab near the marker. It's Greer. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. And some room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.